Day 16, full body, including some core. Today's theme is Superset. Now, maybe you already incorporate supersets into your gym routine. Maybe this is new to you. If it is new to you, I am excited to introduce you to supersets as they are a fundamental part of my training routine. So all a superset is 2 exercises performed back to back with no rest in between them. So it's basically like a mini circuit. So the exercises that we'll be supersetting today are 30 seconds of front raises. We are working the shoulders here, keeping a nice upright posture, lifting the dumbbells about parallel with the floor. And we're supersetting this exercise with 30 seconds of thrusters. This is like our squat to press, but your arms are maintaining that front rack position, squatting going right into that overhead press. Then comes 30 seconds rest. We will repeat this superset 3 times before moving on to our next superset, which is 30 seconds of dumbbell V-ups. We have done these together before on core day. If this is too difficult for you with the dumbbell, you can do it without the dumbbell. If it is still too difficult, you can check out the link below to a seated knee tuck. We are supersetting this with 30 seconds of dead bugs. You may have seen this exercise or done this exercise with incorporating your arms. I'm not adding that in today. We are just focusing on the legs here. This is a great exercise to superset with the intense V-ups. Then comes 30 seconds rest. We are doing 3 rounds of that. Then we are finished with those exercises and moving on to our next superset, which is 30 seconds of rear non-alternating lunges. So 15 seconds on each leg, and then moving into 30 seconds of inchworms. Now, you'll see me do different variations of this with each round. What we're doing here is we're in place, walking our hands out into a plank position, holding it for a moment, and then walking our hands back up toward our feet. Now, that would equal 1 rep, but reps don't matter today because we are going by time. Then, as I'm sure you've guessed, comes 30 seconds rest, followed by 2 more rounds of that superset before moving into our final superset, which is 30 seconds of Cossack squats. Now, if this is new to you, you might want to try it first without weight, get the form down. This is similar to a lateral lunge. Our feet are just not moving from the position that they're in. We are coming down as low as we can into this side squat, head and chest up, and dumbbells, if you're using them, right in front rack position. We are supersetting that with 30 seconds of burpees. As you know from previous days, the variation of burpee that you choose is completely up to your fitness level. Right now I'm doing one that does not include dropping down to my chest. Now, if you are more advanced and you want to turn this into more of a high intensity circuit workout, you can go ahead and skip the 30 seconds rest between each superset and incorporate your favorite exercise into that slot, whatever it is. Let's get started. All right, full body warm up today, starting with Frankenstein's. It is day 16, meaning we only have 5 days left of this program, so I expect full effort today, as I do every day. Go ahead and switch into the quad stretch. Warming up our legs for our Cossack squats. You should feel nice and rested and recovered after yesterday's stretch day. If you're still a little sore from day 14, that's okay. All right, moving into our glute stretch. Comment below and let me know if you've noticed that your balance is getting better on these, since we've been doing them almost every day. Go ahead and move into our toe touch, grabbing at the toe and pulling just a little bit to get a nice stretch in the calves. Flat back here, no hunching. Okay, moving into our shoulder circles. We're moving forward. And switch directions, moving backward. And into our chest stretch. Now into the post-delt stretch. We're doing a pretty fast warm-up today since we're trying to target the whole body. So if you want to take a few minutes extra to warm up before you start the workout, as I always tell you, you are more than welcome. All right, moving into the tricep stretch. Breathe, get ready to kill it today. Stretching the neck. And stretching the chest and shoulders. And last but not least, my favorite, keeping the elbows as close as you can to your sides. And go ahead and do the same thing, different direction, up and down. All right, and when I say right into our first exercise, I mean it. Grab those dumbbells. We are starting right now, 30 seconds. Front raises. Make sure you're lifting the dumbbells up parallel to the floor and then slowly lowering them. So resist gravity as they come back down to your sides. Breathe out on the way up, in on the way down. You've got this, 5 seconds. We are going right into thrusters, so be ready. And switch, 30 seconds. Get low on those squats. You are pressing overhead as you come up from your squat. So this is one fluid movement. Breathe. Ten seconds. Get a few more reps. And rest. I finished a few seconds early there. That was uncalled for. So if you feel like you could have gone heavier with the dumbbells on the thruster, the second exercise, than you could have on the front raise, what you can do is just quickly switch dumbbells in between. I know I don't give you rest there to do that, so you can always just add a few seconds into your rest period to get an extra rep of your thruster. Get set for front raises. In 3, 2, 1, go. 30 seconds. Round 2. Second round. Only one more after this, and we're moving on. You've got this. Remember to fight gravity on the way back down. No swinging the dumbbells. Ten seconds. Fight it. And right into thrusters. 30 seconds on the clock. Ten seconds. If you need to switch to your lighter weights at any point, do it quickly. And 3, 2, 1, rest. Now, if you had to switch dumbbells at any point during the circuit and you want to add in an extra rep at the end whenever the rest period starts so you don't feel cheated, you can go ahead. I know I'm not giving you much time to switch weights, but I will for some of the exercises. And really the goal with the superset anyway is to do the exercises back to back, so we're minimizing our rest time. Get set for our final round of this. And 3, 2, 1, go. Last 30 seconds of this. This is also the last bit of arm work you'll be getting in during this circuit, so no hesitation here. Give it all you've got. Halfway. Switch if you need to. 5 seconds. And switch right into the thruster. 30 seconds. Go. Halfway. Five seconds. Push it. And rest. Now, if you take a look at the screen here, I'm going to show you a demo of what comes next so that you can be better prepared for the exercises. So we're moving into our V-up, as you see here. I'm sure you remember these from the last day that we did them. I'm using my 5-pound dumbbell for this. And then after that, we're supersetting it with dead bugs. So these are just basically like single leg lifts in a way. Get set in 3 seconds. And go. 30 seconds. Legs straight here, keeping good posture. If these are too difficult for you, I'm sure that you watched the link below when you are doing the seated knee tuck. Ten seconds. You've got this. And switch right into the dead bugs. Here we go. Now you see how my hands are up like this? That's how you'll see some variations of this exercise. There's also variations where you can do opposite arm and opposite leg, so lifting the arms overhead. But that really doesn't do much. So we're just focusing on moving the legs here, which is working our core. This is a easy exercise compared to what we just did. 5 seconds. And rest. Man, I'm slacking today. I keep stopping a couple seconds early. Not good. Learn from me what not to do. Get water here if you need it. And don't mind what I'm doing right now. I'm just messing around, trying to find different ways to make the exercise harder. If you ever feel like something isn't challenging enough, or even if you just feel like getting creative, go ahead, try new things. Get set. We have 3 seconds. And go. Second round. Dumbbell V-ups. If you need to drop your dumbbell mid-set, do so safely. Come on, 10 seconds. I've gotten rid of my dumbbell. My core is giving out, but I'm still pushing it. 3 seconds. And switch. If the V-ups really fatigued your core and this is too difficult for you, you can put your heel down on the ground with each touch, like resting one leg while the other one works. Five seconds. And rest. We have one more round of that, and then we are moving away from core exercises for the day. Well, next we do inchworms, which targets your core minimally, but I'm not trying to completely annihilate your core today because tomorrow we are doing day 17, which is our full core day. So I hope you won't be hating me too much tomorrow. 10 seconds left, so get yourself set up for the dumbbell V-up. Maybe you're doing it without dumbbells this time, like I'm starting with. Get set and go. 30 seconds. You've got this. Finish out strong. Last round of this. If you can't get through it, I'm struggling here, switch to something else. I'm moving into leg lifts. Just keep moving. Keep going for the full 30 seconds. Five seconds left. And switch. 30 seconds. Dead bugs. Breathe. Keeping that back flat on the ground. Five seconds. And rest. If you take a look at the screen now, you will see our upcoming exercises. We are moving into a rear non-alternating lunge, so 15 seconds each leg, and supersetting that with inchworms. So again, walking your hands out into a plank position, and then returning the hands to the feet. Keeping the back flat here, and the legs as straight as possible too. 5 seconds. Get set for lunges. And go. 30 seconds. It does not matter which leg you start with, as long as you stay on that leg for a full 15 seconds before switching. I will tell you when to switch. And switch. 15 seconds, other leg. Get as many reps as you can. Only 15 seconds total each leg. 5 seconds left. And drop your dumbbells. Get set for inchworms. Go. So walking the hands out into plank position, holding it for just a second, and then walking your hands back to your feet, keeping the back nice and flat. When you're walking out and back, you are holding up a lot of your body weight with your hands, so you will feel this in your shoulders. And if you want to make this harder on your core, you can go ahead and walk your hands out further than you would during a typical plank. 5 seconds. Finish up that rep. And rest. If you are in the middle of a rep, you can finish it. Breathe. Get water. Stretch if you need to. 10 seconds. Get set for round 2. And go. Only 15 seconds on this leg, so if you are balanced, go for as many reps as you can. Fast reps here. Really focusing on the glutes, squeezing. And switch, other leg. Five seconds. And drop your dumbbells. Get set. Inchworm start now. Now you'll see here, you don't have to do this if you don't want to. I'm doing a little bit of a different variation here. Walking my hands out, and once I get to the plank position, walking my feet up toward my hands. This is a walking variation, so if you had a lot of room and you wanted to do like long distance, you could do it that way, but we're just doing them in place. 5 seconds. And rest. If you're in the middle of a rep, finish it. Awesome job. Get water. "10 seconds. Moving into our last round. Get set. And go. 15 seconds. Control those reps, keeping the knee behind the toe if you are able. 15 seconds, switch legs. And switch, set your dumbbells down, get set for inchworms. The timer starts now, 30 seconds. Keeping that core tight, back flat. Keep those legs as straight as you can. This is a great hamstring stretch as well. 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Finish your rep if you haven't. If you take a look at the screen now, you will see what comes next. We're moving into 30 seconds of Cossack squats. So coming down low, really sitting into this lunge, no leaning forward, so try to keep that knee behind the toe. And then moving into 30 seconds of burpees. As I mentioned many times, the variation is up to you. So get set. We have 3 seconds. Grab your dumbbells if you're doing these with dumbbells, and go 30 seconds. Keeping the head and chest up. As I mentioned before, really sitting back into this movement. Your weight is on your heels here, so it is okay if the toes of the straight leg are coming up a bit as you sit. And notice how wide my stance is here too. Toes pointing slightly out, knees in line with the toes. And switch, drop your dumbbells. I'll give you a second here to get set. And go. I'm showing you different variations here. I'm sure you're familiar with these by now and you don't even need that, but just in case, you can come down slowly, come up without using your arms or jumping, or you can come all the way down with your chest to the ground and back up. 10 seconds. You've got to get one more rep and rest. If you haven't been resting during these rest periods and you decided to insert your own exercise into these slots, please comment below and let me know what exercise or exercises you decided to add in. I'm curious to hear what you chose. Ten seconds left. Get set for round 2. In 3, 2, 1, go. Halfway, I'm dropping my weights here. I hit legs last night and I am fatigued. This is tough. 5 seconds, you got it. And switch, burpee in 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, push it, we are almost done. 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, rest. We are heading into our final round of the day. As I always recommend, you can continue on your own. If so, maybe you're repeating this specific superset a few more times, or if you're repeating any of the supersets from earlier, I do suggest that you skip the core superset so that you can survive tomorrow's core day. 5 seconds. Get set. And go. I am foregoing my weights on this set. Hopefully you still have yours. If you started with them, maybe you switched to your lighter ones. As long as you are pushing yourself, this is our last set. Give it all you've got. Halfway there. Breathe. And 3, 2, 1, switch. Last set of burpees, go. All effort in, last set. 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, done. go rest your core because we are hitting it hard tomorrow for day 17, our fourth and final core day. I'll see you tomorrow.